Well, that's more or less enough time. Hello, every Nyan, or every non-person that's here. I am Heymer. This is my first stream. Let me switch over to there. It's my incredibly good, great scuff setup. Hello. It's a good morning. Hello, Boofy Gooners. Great name. Phenomenal. People that are here, tell me if the audio is good. Heyo. Hello, Table Mockery. Because I have no idea how any of this sounds. I know my mic is a dog ass, so you get what you get, right? When I get some more money from this YouTube thing, maybe I'll spend some more. Get a better microphone. But no, yeah. So this stream is just gonna be hanging out type of thing. I'm just gonna, you guys can post some questions about, I don't know, the last video, because I liked it. I want to talk about it. And I'm just gonna watch a obscuretube, if anyone's heard of that. But basically, it is just like, you know how like anyone can post on YouTube, right? You ever see that statistic that's like billions of videos get uploaded an hour or something like that? This is basically the website that takes all zero view videos, ones that are labeled just like #23456 or whatever. You can just watch those. It's great and creepy. I love it. Audio's good. Great. Thanks. But yeah, just fucking Jesus. Nah, bird. He wasn't that great. Just a random bird for 5 seconds. I love this. But yeah, like let's just the audio from the stream because it's probably the best. This is just some guy using spreadsheets. What is he doing? A calculation of sorts. It's like a separate site thing. It's specifically, I'll just link it in the chat. It's just called obscuretube. Here. Wait, it's my different account. Whatever. But no, I don't think you can search for these specifically. It has to be a separate site for it.
Oh, God.
Where we go next? There we go. Now this is good. Now this is good. But unfortunately, YouTube's search algorithm has it always will be ass. So trying to get any searching feature that is more than just YouTube Shorts or what came out the last 5 minutes, you have a real hard time doing that. But yeah, listen, I'm so happy with the last video. Do you guys like the thumbnail for it? It is my best work yet. Is the whole fucking JoJo's 9/11 Twin Towers. Just, I know it's absurd, but I love that so much. I love this website. Just a man, just car must have exploded. It's just on the side of the road waiting for someone to pick him up. Must be for some sort of insurance reason, but you know, oh, a plane.
And if you could open it as well, please.
Or if you open it, love. This is the shit I did back in culinary school. Like, you had to do this type of bullshit. Yeah, Tebi Mockery, yeah. I've been really trying to improve with the animation side, because uh, last video, not the Pobney shitpost, it was a good couple, like, 2 months I worked on that, as well as, you know, what is it? Just over an hour long. So this time around, we're going to do something much shorter. Yeah, the sections things, because it's just like, I just want to do something, you know, shorter so I can, like, focus, have, like, a more dense structure. Because, like, you know, as I'm trying to improve it, is, like, find my, like, you know, quote-unquote identity on YouTube. Just, like, I got brain worms, right? I was just yes, the Twin Towers thing. That was the whole impetus of the video. It's shit I want to do more often, right? Like absurd eye-catching stuff like that. Because despite how absurd it is, it has to do with the video, right? You know, we're talking about you know Saudi Arabia. We're talking about shit tons of money being fueled into this weird industry people don't really know about. Top 10 videos ever. Yeah, man. Thank you. I hope all my videos get in there someday. I hope to be the king of the gooners for you. Be the I shouldn't say stuff like that. But no, I'm just happy with it, man. Like I'll show you I'll show you some behind the scenes stuff if anyone's interested in that. So what I started doing this time was a bit different. I just started like properly sketching out the videos and concepts. Sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this man who is far more charismatic than I am. So yes, let's note. What's the easiest way to show this?
Get that belly. Yes.
Eat the baby.
Yes, you being so sweet right now.
God. Was it up all late, Christian? That's a fun thing, right? You gotta find. You get Chris Chan, or you can get this guy who looked like the last MP of New Zealand. This incredible bloke. I think you can just edit. Yeah, edit. Source, new image. It's first time using like OBS properly. This isn't just like recording, screen recording stuff. Just that. Yes, buddy. So, oh, I just whole. Hang on. I did it to the wrong fucking thing. That's what I did. Existing. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is the the sketch I had for the factory bit. As you can tell, I'm a very beautiful artist, right? But this is me improving. Is writing a bunch of chicken scratches onto MS Paint, right? But yeah, there's a lot of that, a lot of just messing around with Blender. So I get so fucking overwhelmed with that stuff. How long did the sections during the last video take in total? I'm aware some YouTubers take months to edit, but maybe it could be partly struggled through. Yeah, honestly, I mean, uh, obviously it depends on the section, right? Like, it also greatly depends just like my process for it, because the more I get used to animating, the easier it gets, right? Like for something like the factory bit I just showed the sketch for, that took a long time because there's a lot of moving elements. There's a lot of models I had to make from scratch. And this. I love for America if I feel patriotic right now. But yeah. Now sometimes it can take days, it could take weeks, or just like a week at most usually. Like I try to keep it short enough, right? Because thankfully most of my videos don't take more than a month to make. And so like the actual edit is pretty fast. Well, I guess to break it down a bit, the way I make my videos is first I do the sketch, then I go into Blender, then I do like an outline, right? Like I move the camera around, I put it where, like move it around and I like kind of block and space the scene. So like, again, take the factory for example. I knew I wanted to start outside with like a little like chalkboard, right? So like, I put a note down for there that I have to either find a chalkboard model, make one myself, and then I repeat that process, making multiple models. And then after that is like the proper animation, which is usually the longest bit. which is just like, you know, keyframing. It's like adding the animation of the character, the mannequin guy, which I really like the mannequin guy. I'm glad I came up with that. And then after I've done the animation, I do like the kind of like the processing pass, which is just like looking at lighting, making sure the words look right, making sure you can actually see things. Because a big problem with Blender is like when it gets processed, it's a lot darker when it comes to video, right? Because it's like gets compressed. So I have to make sure everything is like fully legible, right? Sometimes it's not right. I know some of the text in the last video was a bit small. You kind of just got the vague idea of whatever I was talking about. But after that, the video game needs to get rendered, and then the actual like proper 2D edit happens, which is the really fast part. I do that in a day. Like this video, like the quote unquote editing process, which is just me using DaVinci Resolve, it took the full day to edit, right? But the animation, the sculpting, the modeling, all that's like the main bulk of it, which takes like 2 to 3 weeks was the last video. So hopefully the answer to your question wasn't too rambly. Yeah, it's compression and also just like the lighting, right? Like, I mean, I'm not a full like tech whiz on this. I only know what I've worked with. Because like, Blender is it's an enigma to me. Like, I made a joke in a different video where it's like, open up Blender, open up Blender and tell me how you think you move, right? Because like, even moving is unintuitive. And that goes down to a lot of like, all the way down pretty much. Like, learning how to add images to a scene, learning how to move, like to animate models, learning how to like do anything is like such a process. And it comes down to like lighting as well. Like you think it'd be as simple as just like, say, like make the scene look fully bright, right? You can kind of do that. You can edit a light source called the sun. And sorry if this is too technical, tell me to fucking summarize it if you want me to. But you can add a sun that has like a general light level, but it still has shadows, it still has like its own light level, has color, and like if you're doing it inside somewhere, or if you're doing like weird geometry for the video, like take the courtroom scene, like since it was kind of weird geometry, some like of the important things were placed in weird areas, so I had to add like individual lights to it. That's not what I was looking for. Look at the sections I saw. Visualize it easily enough. You got that? You see a spinning apple in your head? I can't do that. I'm really bad at visualizing. But no, yeah, like, yeah, simple. I guess the simple answer is that it's complicated, but also like generally, yeah, compression just makes things darker, especially in like a dark world, right? But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. It's a lot of complicated stuff, and I hope it. At least from the response I've got, it seems like people think it looks good, so I'm happy about that. But if you've ever like written a story or made your own animation, you have that feeling looking back at it, you're just like, man, I can just see all the flaws here, right? It's really hard just to like take that thought out back and shoot it in the head like you should. But what quells it is like people coming in being like, oh yeah, that looks good enough, right? That looks like what it's supposed to be. That looks like a bunch of kids doing Gangnam Style, you know? With a power button on the side there and covered in cardboard. That's right, I just looked back at the stream. This is awesome. You think kids do this still? You think they still do choreographed Gangnam Style? Sorry, hands clap. Fucking, this is the energy of being a child. I'm looking at this as just like a fat fucking chud sitting in my chair, and like, yeah, the Spider-Man kid. Like, I'm so happy that they could be happy, man. I feel like such a like an adult staring in. Is that what it's supposed to be? It's fucking iPad Brady Gen Alpha shit then. That's great. They're trying to do Harlem Shake, but for the modern age. God. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions for the video, or just like my general process? Because like, if you've been listening to the last 5 minutes, you can probably tell I I can explain things, but I'm just very scatterbrained, and I have a hard time like focusing on a topic. So everyone has like a specific question, or there's like, yeah, topic. I will try to laser focus myself. This reminds me of like when I did like a few plays and back in like fucking primary school. Remember my sister's like a super like talented like actual acting person. She's always in the spotlight, doing all the cool stuff, gets leading performances. And I was just like a fuck ass snake in the background, just like moving slightly side to side. That was my only role. And I loved it. Like I can totally see myself being the kid back there, just pointing and just like it's like way at the back, not really dancing, not moving, just observing. Quality went the quality went up a lot, right? God, I fucking hope so. It's been a year. It's nothing would be sadder to me if it's been like a year. It's been a year on YouTube, but I learned nothing, right? There are a lot of things wrong with the last sort of leveling video, so that's good. But yeah, for research, again, that's the thing that varies to video. But this one, okay, this one was weird, right? Because I didn't actually intend it to be like a deep dive into like the webtoon industry. Like I just want to do like a normal video, just like talking about solo leveling, right? Like so there was multiple stages of it. All in all, let's say it took about 4 days up to a week. Like because my process is kind of like I bounce back between research and scripting, right? Research and writing. Because what I like to do is just like to get an idea of things, just start with a blank page, writing about some topic I'm interested in, right? And then as I'm writing, I think to myself, oh, I want to know more about that. I want to learn more about this topic, right? So then I take that note, I keep writing, and then I only stop writing when I have like when either I'm like far out of my depth, or I just need to learn more stuff to write about. So that's when I'd like go to sort of leveling that I bounce to other webtoons that I remember when I was a kid. Because that's what I did at first, right? Yeah, absolutely. No, wait, listen. As I'm getting older, quotes older, I'm still fucking 20 something. As I'm getting older, like, I find looking into like the behind the scenes, especially like, learning how the sausage is made, is far more interesting than like there's a lot of shows themselves. So like, it is. Just look at the video, right? Like, I know people love just shit talking solo leveling or other like these other webtoon shows. There's a million videos on YouTube just all doing that, right? I did that. But then like it's like deeper down I went, like the more shit you discover, like I don't know how you could not find it interesting. How you could not find it just like tantalizing, just like it's a process of webtoons, way bigger than you might have imagined. At least I did. Like I've been aware of them for a long time, of course. But then learning that webtoons are like in part funded by like Saudi Arabia is crazy. That's one of the most insane things I think I've researched or like looked up on my own. Wasn't just like given to me on the fucking, headline news, right? So like obviously at that point I have to completely switch the video topic because how could I not, talk about that, right? But yeah, like it's just I this is such a type of guy. Punisher shirt workout. This is not a type of guy I would want to talk to in a bar or any occasion. But might be able to give you like good spot advice. But no, yeah, like honestly, the original topic, which I think I will go back to at some point. Like, so I always had the idea in my head of like solo leveling and its consequences will be bad for the anime industry, right? I really like that title. I really like the visual of the thumbnail. Like, even when I first started it, I had that plan, right? Yeah, like, it's way more interesting, like, learning about the backside of this. Like, I don't know, I'm in that, headspace that there's, like, three types of, like, media analysis on YouTube. There's, if the show is good, if it's about a show that is good, you watch it to hear someone, like, actually, like, talk about it and, like, reaffirm your feelings of the good show, right? The proper analysis. If the show is bad, you haven't watched the show, you want to hear someone talk about something that's, ass bad, right? If the show is like divisive or controversial, you want a YouTuber to give an opinion to you. It's like generally my feeling about like media analysis on YouTube. And I feel like again, if you want to hear people talk about how bad sort of leveling is, I do too. I love that stuff, but there's like so many videos already doing that, right? So like this all the other stuff is it's why I have such a hard time just like talking about normal media analysis anyway. Like if anyone here has been watching my videos for a while, the solo leveling video, the first one, it's like the only time I've like properly just like talked about a show in its entirety, right? I did I'm a One Piece fan, and I made a video on the last live action season, right? Even that was more so talking about just like the adaptation quality, just like what it takes to be a good adaptation, right? Because the way my brain worms work, the way like the holes that formed in my brain makes it so I just find the idea is like talking straight about the show one of the more boring parts. Like, not to say it is. I'm just made worse, right? My brain's been made worse for that. And yeah, like the first video is great for slander, obviously. I have to admit, obviously, I'm a Gen Z anime fan. I love slander as much as the next guy. It's about the only thing good that the a modern community has done. Define good though, right? Because even then, like that's hey, there's a lot of stuff I hate the way people talk about anime now. It's like any shows really, but at least you get some fun with it. Like again, One Piece fan. I'm on Twitter, so every day I see One Piece and Ichiro Oda, the author, just getting dragged through the mud, just for everything that As a longtime fan, I agree with it. A lot of the stuff isn't directly wrong, but also it's like you can't talk about some shows now with someone without someone showing up and just like, hey, isn't that the thing that's horrible? Like completely as bad as was said on Twitter or X, the Everything app or whatever. So, as people discussed on my banking app, this is just a nice one. Let's make a TV show out of this. Maybe about a anthropomorphized blue jay and a small raccoon-like animal. It's much more informative. You know about Webtoon Space. Yeah, they talk about this like the Webtoon Space in general, and, like the Mere vibe. Like, I used to be super into this like reading manga online, right? Obviously, always through official sources, never pirate anything, never anything illegally. I'm a good boy, right? Of course. But I read a lot of like manhwa, it was normally called back then, as well as a manga diet. But even then, I remember thinking like, it always just felt like an offshoot of a lot of the manga I was reading, right? Like the big hits at the time were Tower of God, which was, I feel like was fairly different. You had God of High School. There was The Gamer, as you can imagine, was quite innovative. The Gamer, and then a lot of like stuff just like bouncing off of that, so the leveling wouldn't come to later. And as I dropped off, it kind of just felt like, as I revisited it for this video, it didn't feel like the industry, or at least the writing had advanced much past where I left it. Like, sorry, disgusting. like we're still kind of doing offshoots of like whatever the popular manga was, just like different variations, right? Oftentimes it was just what if a deaf game but in a Korean high school, which is interesting because like the Korean school system seems like severely fucked up, like one of the meanest like cultures or like school cultures in the world, I think. You know, just going purely based on what I read in these web comics and manhwa. Like it's bad apparently. But yeah, especially after. So what did I read for this? I originally read fucking. Why can't I remember names? Oh yeah, read Tomb Raider King, which is Tomb Raider King. If I get like this the real fucking analysis here. You see, I think it's a trailer for it. Give me a second. Let me not pull it from the main screen. Let me search it up separately. Because after Solo Leveling came out, it was just pure uh, fucking derivative slop from top to bottom to end, right? Trailer. Because this whole like floating screen thing, this isn't a Solo Leveling original, right? Because Solo Leveling itself didn't have many original ideas. But if you go look on the, I'll say the teenage boy section of like Webtoon, every other story has like a scene just looking like this, right? Yeah, it's not the system. It is some weird, like Norse shit. So it's not Norse shit. It's like other gods as well. It's like almost intentionally vague to hide that it's not copying anything, right? Now this is good. Oh, to be a balding Chinese unk singing Sheyan, whatever that song is. Ah, if life could only be a dream. Yeah, the Tomb Raider King is just blatant. But then there are like other like properly like obviously derivative stories, but at least ones that try to be a little different. Like the one that's got to be, well, these people are hyping up to be the big successor next year is a show called The Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, right? Is it live? Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. You can hear the show young. The Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint is the premise is what if a guy was the only guy to read a book, then that book became reality, right? So he's omniscient because he knows everything that's got to happen. It's very sloppy, but it's just fun, you know. Like that's the type of stuff I can enjoy because it isn't fully derivative, but it also is like it knows what it is in a way, right? But that's the type of stuff I'm really not looking forward to more. There's like that glut coming out. Scottish fight. What was that throw? Wait a minute. Is that normally? They normally throw like that? That looks good, I guess. Oh, big man out for a walk, eh? That's what I do with my hands. I don't know what I'm doing. Like the idea this is like some sort of celebrity walking around.
Hey, Scooper.
Has been interviewed for a documentary. So true, man. I won't stick too long on the videos that are just like of kids and babies, because that's a little weird, I'll be honest. Oh, another silent dashcam video in Russia. I hope no one dies or gets their head chopped off in a horrible way. No, it just like nothing even remotely interesting is going to happen. Oh, that guy almost crashed into him. Perhaps this is another video for some sort of insurance claim, perhaps. It's a lot of family footage, man. Yeah, this is why I like it, because I can just have it in the background and talk about other shit. But also, it's like vaguely interesting sometimes. Like, this is just holiday footage, of course. It reminds me of Big Walk. It's a great game that just came out. Oh, it's good audio right there. That's the good stuff. This is exactly what I imagine my stream sounds like. Yeah, World Without Solo Live, like World Out in the Alps. This is get my audio quality for real. Oh, this is the good stuff. RC Racing, let's go. At least they're having fun with it. Now this is great. It's like not choreographed at all, man. It's awesome. There's a fuzzer bass, that's good. I mean, I'm just using a very old Blue Yeti microphone and then like NVIDIA broadcasts, which cuts out all my keyboard clicks and as such. So I'm good at the bass level, it's fine. But I also know, when I do eventually get a better microphone of any, just like, something that isn't just attached to a micro USB cable, it'll be leagues and bounds more tolerable. The same thing about webcam, right? I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but yeah, no, that's the thing about obscuretube, like, how it finds these videos is that they're usually just uploaded like straight cam rips, right? Sorry, pardon me. So it's just whatever the standard file name is for the video, people just upload that to YouTube. It's usually because it's just like transferring something to the threads, right? And, the long ass shoes! Do you see those shoes? I just noticed, look at them. Oh, the quality's too bad, it's hard to make out, but fuck, yeah, 240p. Look at those! Look at these shoes! Oh, remember 2016, what are those? But what did I say? Oh yeah, the reason why like I don't use my webcam or my face much in videos is that my only webcam, what you're seeing right now, is a very poor quality. So it's like, if I try to incorporate my lovely, fat, ogreish visage into anything, it just looks bad. Yeah, I swear I'm not lining shoes. Fucking Pinocchio means going to fucking Netherlands, right? Hey, I should just try to figure out what culture this is from, because yeah, they got the weird shoes, makes me think somewhere in Europe. They're doing, but they're grabbing like the belt buckle, like jimmying side to side, like they're fucking doing Tallahassee hustle, like square dancing. Oh, this is the primary experience of using fireworks to try to take a video of them, eh? They look so cool a moment with your own real human eyes. You look back in the footage and you're like, oh, I literally cannot see anything. Yeah, the mannequin's my favorite bit, the new video. I'm definitely using the mannequin again for future works. I think at some point I'm going to make my own and just like add some more. Uh, Make it not just, just a standard fucking mannequin with a busted ass sign. But for now, I'm really happy to have this sort of persona, right? Let's get the baby video. I should add God to Blender, man. Oh, fuck. There's an airplane taking off. Oh, there's some culture. So being a place like this would be awesome. I really love it. Everyone's just like smushed into the corner so these guys can dance. Like, it's clearly not a big place, like it's a bit run down, but they're like, we have some fun with it. Go get some dances in one night out of the month. You know, everyone's just crammed in. What I might do next? Yeah, I was working on the next video this morning and last night. And actually, it was a video I was working on a while ago about Hetalia. If you guys know anything about Hetalia, the full title is yeah, maybe they're making do with it. Yeah, it's just human desire to create things, right? Oh, this is beautiful. Now this is a beautiful shot. But you know, about the anime Hetalia, which is just an insane deep dive, like, not to the level of the webtoon stuff of Solo Leveling, of course, but that is a show that is just interesting to talk about. Like, I'm really looking forward to making this thing. And because I've done a lot of previous research already, a couple of months ago, it's probably going to be a lot quicker to make this one. Because, yeah, like, I've already done a lot of the groundwork for it. Sorry, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm still in my idea phase, like coalescing everything. Because it's good. Exactly, tube mockery, exactly. Okay, that's too quiet. Ooh, some extreme sport. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's some Chinese slaloms. Lovely, look at them go. Yes, dude. Now out my boonies. Oh no, tube mockery. I've fully got to make that video. It just I'm someone who is like, again, as you might be able to tell through the stream, I'm very like scatterbrained and very like large ideas and talking about stuff. I really need to like sit down and write something to like coalesce my thoughts, right? So I was like, it's not that I don't want to lock myself in something I don't want to do. I very much want to do this video. It is so interesting, and I'm really looking forward to like writing the script and talking about it. But it's like you're talking about it in like vagueness, like Italia is a comedy show about World War II, where the protagonists are the Axis powers, right? Which is Germany, Italy, and Japan. You know, the bad guys of World War II, the main fascist states. And just like the premise alone, there's so much to dig into. But like, it is also a show that is so very gay. And I love that for it. But also, it is the juxtaposition from. No, it's 3 points. It is about. It's about. It is a comedy show. It's very short form. It is about the Axis powers of World War II and this lovely man. And then it's also just weirdly, incredibly gay. Like, it's not even subtle about it. Here, I'll link it. Or just type the name. It. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the full title. Circus in Town. Yeah, it's good they're being very respectful there. Oh. Is this Drag Race? Uh, or is this a concert? No, those are parked cars. This is a great camera angle. I have no idea what is trying to be filmed here. I think, no, it is some sort of drag race thing. Is the manga or anime beta for Italia? So, it is originally a webcomic, so, you know, like, posted on the web, right? It is, if you're familiar with the term, it is what's known as like a 4-coma, which is like a would be equivalent to like a Western comic strip, something like Garfield, right? So the webcomic is just like one strip of just like characters do like sit up, punchline is essentially it. Like which one I focus on from the video? Oh, the anime, 100%. Simply because that is where the community has been founded. And specifically the English dub for the anime, because I'm interested in the English community, because that's where a lot of the truly weird stuff happens. Not to say that the Japanese community isn't also equally, let's say this in a nice way, insane. Like, I'm going to get some good mileage out of that. But the English anime, it's very interesting because despite its very edgy topic, Hetalia likes to tiptoe around controversial issues, right? And fair enough, or wants to keep a light-hearted tone. But when it came to dubbing it and localizing it, the voice actors had a lot of fun with their script and some of their own additions. Which, the additions in question is a lot of just like pointing out the obvious, like the original sub in the original webcomic, there's no allusions to any tragedies like the Holocaust or genocide or like colonialism or anything like that. But the English dub, they mention it as much as they can. Something like Pop Team Epic. Yeah, Pop Team Epic, but to me, much less funny, and also much less comfortable with its own premise, right? This is what I mean by it's very interesting, like, it's just a show that sounds like it should be incredibly edgy and is like constantly poking fun at its subject matter. But that's like not what it's about. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about insane communities like Fate. And that's another one that came from like web comics, at least like web authors, from what I understand. Oh, another baby video. It's not much weird baby stuff. Red Army, is this? Is this like a Chinese army recruitment video? Never know. Wait, what was that? Yeah, this is a traffic stop in the middle, like a fairgrounds. Oakley. Oh! Isn't this nice? Isn't this just lovely? Look at little dogs. Really, Fate did their own like little animation special about the gacha stuff. Oh, that sounds fun. I'm not to be like a downer and everything so much. That's kind of just what my videos are about. There could be a fire in that last video. But anything gacha related, I'm just like, oh yeah, obviously they do a special poking fun at that. It's gacha. It sucks. Someone who has spent way more money than I'm comfortable with on gacha games, I can definitively tell you, I said that right, that gacha game fans are insane. Oh, he tried to eat him. He tried to eat him as if it was his natural prey, and he is the apex predator. How sweet. Let's skip the video to not see him be consumed. What did he say? What did he say?
Yeah. Yeah, that video. Yeah, I wonder. I didn't want to pull it too close so we could open the door. Yeah.
This has vibes of video at the start of a horror movie showing everything good happening before someone dies tragically. The special is based off a comic strip about a comic panel I study every week. Learning with manga FGO. Oh, okay, interesting. No, yeah, like Fates is just something I've never got into, so anything I learn about Fate is just like, oh yeah, they're doing weird stuff over there. Awesome. Like it has similar vibes to Hetalia to me in that way, where because Fate is based on, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's based on like historical figures like turned into these like powerful anime characters, right? Something like that. Just kind of like shown in battle fantasy. So because of that, I occasionally hear like, "Oh yeah, Bluebeard. You know, he's a character in this." It makes you double take. I'm like, "You mean like one of the worst pedophiles in history? He's in Fate. That guy." And also in a weirdly large amount of animes as well for some reason. Do the roar. I don't know, not to single out Fate or anything, but this is that same feeling of, as an outsider, when you hear stuff about this show, it is the most insane things. So, yeah, yup. Yup. Isn't that awesome? Isn't this guy awesome? This guy got me into a lot of trouble because I didn't know white tigers are in Korea. Because I am stupid. He's an antagonist. Yeah, at least he's an antagonist. One of the worst pedophiles in history, you know? Doggy. Yup. Yup, doggy. That's right. Yeah. Alright, Tuba Mockery. I still feel bad about him. Just completely turtle. Completely birthday being white tigers in Korea in my first solo leveling video. This is good. Okay, so car troubles. Guess you're gonna see the car get out, or we're just filming 15 seconds of it for posterity. Alright. In the Scottish Highlands, no, never mind, or the Yellow River. Why are you filming this? Just picking reeds. I guess it was a good day. Is this an audition tape? Wait, let me turn this up.
You why you should let us on to Hunters. It's Saturday night and we're in our local pub. Cheers. So, reason one. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, and throughout that time, two charities really, really helped me with that. And since then, we've both been doing lots of
Is that
challenges.
a good argument to get onto a show called Hunters? What is Hunters?
How good they are. So we started off with a couple of fun runs. Here we are. And
It
then
looks to
we
be
moved
some
on
sort of
to
drama show. I don't think that's right.
pitch black. Then we even jumped out of an aeroplane. So as you can see, they really are stepping up. The biggest one we've done to date is the Three Peaks. So
Yeah, it's thinking like a British panel show. Because not 4th of July, because, you know, maybe I'm being a bit racist here, but I don't think these two lovely ladies are British, to be fully honest. Also, I just realised, yeah, there is sun in my face. Let me go fix that. Wrong way.
So that's reason number one. Number one done. Number two. So number two, we are both
There, now I can see my beautiful visage.
since the age of 22. Yeah. We literally work like 14.
Literally both teachers.
Do this. A huge amount. Let's go and see what
Lovely. Oh, it's a witch edge! Some sort of satanic ritual, I assume. Oh, I love that they just do this, man. This idea, like, I hope if I ever be able to travel the world one day, if we walk the streets of Paris or Berlin, you know, I'll just be hearing these, man. Just hearing this music everywhere. You know, I can die happy after that. Car stuff. It looks like it'd be another festival of sorts. What did he say? Wait a minute. A lot of black people here this year. Okay. I don't really think that's something you need to point out. We'll be right back, folks. That didn't work. Okay, I think I have to skip this video. There's a lot of black people here. Did you lock the car? Not a big fan of that one. Looks like gymnastic training.
Sali sopra il cuscinetto. Bravissima.
You're saying his second line was, "Did you lock the car?" So, you know, to be generalist, maybe somewhere in the south of America. It could be anywhere. Yes, oh. That's why I skipped it. This is really pervy. Actually, to go back to this seems fucked up. Is this guy, like, hiding in a locker? This is one of the most... What is this? This is... This is some stalker shit. What are we watching? He's gonna, like, run away after the video? No, it just ends.
Oh, that cheeky finger though.
Yeah.
Oh, that cheeky finger though. Oh,
That cheeky finger,
though.
no. Right. Oh, this is sweet. This is nice. Well, they're just sitting on the floor as well. This is an audition tape. Oh my goodness. Oh, the big hayloft, the flannel. This is so American Northwest Millennial Core. These guys love Life is Strange. Ooh, she's pretty good. Is she just playing on a box? I'm the guy playing on a box. Yo, who up playing on their box? Who up munching their own box? Okay, so I'm going to be voting for the green kid to win. He can pull it out at the end here. Oh, come on, Luke it out in the front, break, you go on it, but oh, you're going to catch it. I can't do the announcer voice, I can't enunciate myself too fast. Thank you too, Buckery. I might end the stream here in a couple minutes, honestly, because this is a lot for me. I thought I was going to try it out. We're having fun, though. And thanks for joining. I'll see if I get one more pull. I'll probably end the stream. Think anything as insane as walking through a fairground and saying and noticing to themselves, "What a lot of black people here." See if I get anything that insane. Oh, that's just good. This guy's impressive. He should win whatever show he's trying to win. Fuck yeah, bud. Yeah, try to get a hit. The rats? The rats trying to mate? They're kissing! Oh, lovely diseased creatures. Oh, they do look like they're kissing. That's lovely. Okay, I think this is a nice one to end on. This is, yeah, holy shit indeed. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. I'll leave it on a high note, this lovely rat video. This is sweet. Probably wrestling, yeah. Well, that's nice. Alright. You guys have a good one. The next video out in a month, hopefully within this month.